Hey everybody, how's it going? Just as a quick intro, I'm trying to make sure I do this a little bit here and there because I know people watch and don't know what the deal is. My name is Daniel Curtis, and I do the streaming for cdkeys.com. We do it on restream.io, so it appears on the Facebook channel, on the Twitch page, and on the YouTube page all at the same time. So, just to catch you guys up on that part in case you didn't know, hello, good to meet you. We're going to be spending the next 2 hours here playing Warhammer Chaosbane. I think it's going to be a good time. I'm definitely excited about it. I don't know, it's a new game for me. It's a new series, it's a new everything. But we're going to be spending the next 2 hours today doing that. These next couple of days, Saturday and Sunday as well, are going to be 2-hour streams starting at the exact same time that you're seeing it right now. I've already chosen our hero. We're on Chapter 1. Let's get going.
There was a time when an emperor ruled in Nome.
Hey, Bradley.
The empire was at peace.
Good afternoon.
Long before you were born.
Or evening.
Soldiering is the only life you've ever known. Your father was a swordsman in service to the Elector Count of Reichland. By the time you were 15, he was dead, and his sword and armor passed to you. You've lost count of the number of battles you've fought. Some were victories, others defeats. Most were fought over the same barren hills and empty villages.
Try to figure something out. Sorry.
You rose through the ranks, replacing men who'd fallen along the way.
Alright, well, I'm seeing your comments. I can't type any comments in here, but I guess that'll be okay.
Spoke of the end of the world.
Not much, Nick. How are you doing today? Peter, good afternoon.
Who could stand against Kuhl and his horde? But then a nobleman from the old imperial capital of Nome stepped into the breach.
I'm going to try to be mostly quiet while the cutscene plays itself out, but hope you guys are doing well. Hope you were doing well last couple days since I've been gone.
You expected no one to listen, but this time was different.
Exactly, for the Emperor!
His message spread like wildfire across the empire. Within weeks, you and your company were on the march, joining the growing army.
I've never played a Warhammer game before personally, so I'm actually really excited about today. There's a lot of games recently that I've played that I've never played a game in this series, such as Total War 3 Kingdoms, so I'm excited.
Surrounded, you and your men held back the until
I think the keys will be sent out.
It was the company's greatest victory.
That's a good question. I'm not totally sure myself, but I would imagine today, if I'm not mistaken.
Once the dead were buried, you accepted Magnus's invitation.
Now, if you've ever got an important question like that, such as what you just brought out, I'm not totally sure. So if you're ever really need to double check, if you've already bought it, you should have it. Number one, check your spam folders because you never know. But number two, if you're curious, there's only so much I can tell you. I'd rather you get a better answer. So if you ever got something on your mind, regardless of what topic it deals with, definitely feel free to go to support.cdkeys.com. That way you can get a hold of my CD Keys teammates and they can let you know things like that. Because I'm not totally sure, so I don't want to give you a crappy answer, you know.
It is a night made for witchery.
Well,
evil deeds.
Chris, I just said 2 seconds ago, you must not be paying attention. You need to clean your ears out a little bit. I made it very clear just now, I stream. Codes that go out, prices that change, anything important on the website like that, I have no say over, I have no control over, zero. I have literally nothing to do with that. If you guys ever have questions on that, like I said, you check your spam folders, that seems like that's a common thing, or again, support.cdkeys.com. I'm literally just a streamer. Just putting it out there. I know I've made that clear in the past, but I'm continuing to make that clear. That's all I do. I stream, I tell you guys about the great values that we have, and that's my job. Okay, well, hopefully you get a response from them, and if there's anything I'm able to get some information on, of course I'll help out where I can, but for a while there I was spending a lot of streams kind of talking about customer service requests and stuff, which that's fine, but that's not my job. My job is not to be in customer service. Like when I go to Target, my job is to unload the truck and load the shelves. My job is not to run a cash register stand. So if someone needs help with that, I don't help with that. Not to be rude, because it's just not my job. It's not my responsibility. Same with this.
Chaos forces are storming the tower. I've got to get to Magnus.
So hopefully you get a response from that soon. If it's something that you've already bought and it's supposed to be arriving right now, I guess the best thing, like I said, check your spam folders. That's something I could definitely recommend to anybody. How's it going, Ahmed? Good afternoon. And Artur, how you guys doing? Hope everyone's doing well. And I'm sorry, I may have seemed a little cross on that comment, but I get tired of people, and I'm allowed to put it out there. I get tired of people being like, oh, well, you're doing this and you're doing that. And it's like, no, I'm just a streamer. I'm doing my job right now. That's all I'm supposed to do. Okay, so just to let you know, this game, you can play it with the mouse and keyboard, or you can play it with a controller. So I'm playing it with the controller. He gave me the option. I said, you know, we'll plug it in. We'll try controller solve. You know, it's a 2-hour stream. So maybe the first hour we'll do it with controllers, see what that looks and feels like, and then maybe make a swap, you know, halfway through, or something like that. Okay, I guess there's nothing for me to be looking for. Yeah, but any type of code, just to catch you guys 100% up to date. I stream, I put the links out there so you guys can know about the great deals we have, and that's it. If you ever have anything like, oh man, my code didn't show up, or the price doesn't look right, anything like that, of course I don't want you guys to have issues. And if there's anything I can do, I'm going to help. But definitely your job is to make sure you hit up the support team, because they can give you a lot better help and answers than I can. I don't want to keep you guys... I don't want to give you some answer where I'm half guessing and not really sure. They have the tools and the ability to figure out what's going on. I don't. You know, that's not me trying to pass a bug, but they kind of told me, hey, let's do it this way. And I said, I agree. I'm not sure. That's a good question, Ahmed. Oh, my health is low already? Man, what the heck? I didn't know that I was already in trouble. That's crazy. Man, obviously I need to get better at the game. I feel like I got hit like twice and it was already like, you're in danger.
Thanks, Sigma, you're here.
I think that when it comes to the website, I think right now the keys that we have for it are the PC version, which is the one that I'm playing right now.
Stand fast, soldier. They're here for Magnus. Where is he? Upstairs in the throne room. There's armor in a chest by the stairs. Take whatever you need, but hurry.
Take the items from the chest. Okay, we can do that. I was actually trying to take everything from this just 2 seconds ago. I didn't remember the buttons. I had to go look at that. Let's see. That's a little bit better. Of course, always worth upgrading where you can. Well, now here's the thing, though. Now correct it. Now here's where I might be saying something speaking out of term. So if I'm wrong, let me know. But if I'm not mistaken, the game is in beta form right now. Correct? It is not actually released in full until June the 4th. Am I mistaken on that? Because I might be wrong on that. And if I am, then I am. But it might not be that there's a delay on anything. It might just be that's when the actual game releases. I'm pretty sure it said beta whenever I started up. Now, I could be wrong. You'd think that'd be something I'd be familiar with, but I'm not totally sure. Alright, come here, you. This is fun so far. I mean, we're, heck, what, 5 minutes into it? We've only just started, but I'm having a good time. Only to... Okay. Thank you, John. See, look at John. John's the real MVP right there. He's like, alright, dude, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you what's up. Thank you, John. And I believe I am playing the Magnus edition. So only the Magnus and Deluxe editions are out today. The regular one is not. Now, granted, if you did order those versions and you don't have them yet, okay, definitely make sure you get a hold of the support team and make sure that you get it in today. But if that's the case, that answers it, and I appreciate that answer, John. John's good looking out. Because I wasn't totally sure myself. I didn't know what versions had the earlier release versus which didn't. My bad.
As you reach the throne room, the air seethes with foul magics. The chaos.
Right, I got you on that, David.
And Magnus, the savior of the Empire, is caught within her spell.
You're definitely loving it, but it's not an easy game, though. I don't want to hear that, man, because that means I'm going to struggle.
You charge across the room, ready to give your life for the future Emperor.
But yeah, apparently, if you guys ordered the regular edition of the game, that's not today. You don't have the access today, so hopefully that clears up some of the questions you guys had.
The shouts of angry men fill the throne room, but these are not God's men. They are witch hunters, the Empire's feared inquisitors, led by none other than the infamous Heinrich Voss. You are under arrest for the murder of the Emperor Magnus, Voss declares. You try to tell him about the sorceress, but Voss refuses to listen. I see no sorceress here, he shouts. Only you and a room full of dead men. Confess your crimes, Captain Volin, Voss threatens. We will have the truth from you one way or another. After a week in the dungeons, you'll tell me everything I want to know. But
I like this art style. I'm a big fan of this.
A commanding voice filled the room. Stop this madness at once. Techless Lawmaster
2 a.m. Well, good morning. Wow, you're a full 12 hours up on me then, because it's 2 in the afternoon here. That's crazy.
Magnus in silence. He lives, thank the gods, the High Elf says at last. But he is in the grip of a powerful curse. It is only a matter of time before he succumbs. No one outside this room.
I'm trying to post a link in here so that you guys can see where to get the game on cdkeys.com, but the app is not letting me type in any type of comments and post them.
Find this sorceress and end the curse before it's too late.
Oh, well, it just now posted on the YouTube side of it for some reason. Yeah, just make sure you go to CD Keys, because it's giving me a fit. I don't know if it's posting everywhere. Basically, just go to cdkeys.com. You'll see it on the front, but even more importantly, you can just type it in yourself. That way you can see what we've got there. Are they? Well, see, that's the thing, Matt. I never played a Witcher game myself. I've never played any of them. Not just number 3, which is supposed to be the big of the big, right? I've never played any of them, so I'm not sure. I need to get caught up on that. But I'll tell you what, guys. I'm finally playing The Last of Us. After all these years, I bought on sale, what, a year and something ago? It was real cheap, like 20 bucks or something. I never downloaded it, never played it. I finally decided yesterday to start playing it. I'm having a great time with it. So Witcher, you bring up Witcher, maybe that's a game series I need to jump into as well.
At work in the city, Captain.
Well, I'm excited about this one. This is cool.
And defeat her. We must confront the dark cult that has taken root in Nuln and expose its secret master.
I hate to say it, but shouldn't this be a job for Voss and his gang of witch hunters?
You saw the mayhem the witch hunters left in their wake during the March of Kislev. Torture.
See, I feel bad. You guys are talking about these different games and stuff that I haven't played before. And I'm like, ah! I wish I had the experience that I would know what you're talking about.
Not if we want the Empire to survive.
There's a lot of games out there I need to get to play in and broaden my horizons a little bit.
The attack on the tower came from the sewers that stretch beneath the city. So long as the enemy
Smith a PC game?
Tunnels surrounding the tower, our position here.
That's one thing I love about streaming for cdkeys.com. You know, we'll talk about it, and they'll just have certain games they want me to play. You know, that we have good deals on, new games, whatever. And there's so many of them that don't fit what I typically play, which on the one hand makes me nervous, because like, oh crap, what if I'm doing bad the entire time? But on the other hand, it gives me that ability to jump into something new. I love it.
Beware. There is no telling what foul thing.
Hello there, Ga. Ga Bubbly. How are you doing today? Alright, so we're going to enter the sewers. Throwmakers like this, in which game I still need to get it. Can I have something else? Why Divinity 2 Forsaken on PC so try some promotion even more? PS4. Honestly, Peter, there's a couple of different things about that, and when it comes to a lot of the pricing, one of the things I was trying to do while streaming was answer a lot of customer type questions like that. You know, typical customer questions. And it gets to a point where I just don't know near as much and have the tools and ability. To quote Ghostbusters, we have the tools, we have the talent. It's Miller time. Well, it's not Miller time with me, because I don't have the tools and the abilities like they have to give good answers on why certain things are priced certain ways. I'm not sure, and I don't want to give bad answers. So if you ever have any question like that, definitely what I would encourage you to do is to use the support system at cdkeys.com or support.cdkeys.com specifically. That way you can run a question by them. Obviously, it'd be great if I knew the answer to everything and just give you a quick answer immediately. I mean, that would be awesome. But I don't really have a lot of the answers, and instead of giving you a crappy meh answer, it makes more sense for you to talk to the people who have better abilities or are higher up in the company than myself. Because I like what I do, but I literally just stream and that's it. Like, that's all I do. That's all I know. So I'm not very good at giving you the answers on the important questions. Bungie's first game, really? I gotta give that a shot then. Okay, now you're looking. Okay, now hold on. You're looking for the Magnus key. You got a magnet. Oh, dang it. My chat thing just reset. Ah, that's ridiculous. Okay, I was trying to answer you something there, but... Because I know the original keys, if I'm not mistaken, based on what John was saying, the original game version is not available today, but I think it was the Deluxe and the Magnus. I think, actually, the Magnus one is what I have right now. What I would encourage any of you guys to do, if you're supposed to have a key, and you bought a key that is supposed to be in right now, and you've not mistaken that, number one, the only thing I can tell you to do for sure, which is general advice, is check your spam folders. Make sure it didn't go to spam for one reason or the other. If it did not show up, make sure you talk to the support team and tell them, hey, I got a version of the game that's supposed to be playable in my account right now. Where is it? Make sure you talk to them and ask them and see what you can get to on it. Because I think people mistaken the fact that because I'm streaming for cdkeys.com, I know all the answers. I don't. So I just want to make sure you guys get good answers. Make sure you talk to them. That'll be the way to get to it. Alright, I know we're supposed to enter the sewers, but I'm kind of just looking around here a little bit. I like the lighting effects. Like, you know, with the character and the way the light's glistening on the wall and everything. I think that's actually pretty cool. Right, okay, so it sounds like they're in the process of trying to get them, make sure that they get sent out. Because I want to make sure that they get sent out too, but there's literally... I mean, I hate to say it because it makes me look like I'm not empathetic or whatever. Because I promise I am. There's not much to say I have over that, over what's going to get sent and when it's going to arrive. But like I said, definitely always check your folders because you never know what's there and maybe it's just hidden. I've had that kind of thing happen, not so much with CD keys, but other important emails I've been waiting for in the past. You know, sometimes it goes to spam and you're like, oh, hey, it was here the whole time. I didn't know. That is definitely one piece I would encourage anyone to do. Which, of course, that's kind of obvious advice, but still, you never know. Alright, so now we're going to go down here and check in on this. No, I understand that, you know, streaming a game, I understand that's definitely a rough circumstance, but like I've said before, you need to pay attention to this part. Are you listening? Are you really listening? I'm going to give you this part. I stream the games. I tell you about the deals that we have on the website. I stream them. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. This is my job. This is my responsibility. I understand it doesn't reflect very well, and obviously I want it to work out for you guys. I don't want anyone to not have their game, of course. That's important to me. I want everyone to make sure they're in good shape and to have what they need to have. Get in contact with the team, make sure that it's known, and we can kind of go from there. That's not anything I have a say over it, and if you're going to approach it like that, I'm not going to listen to it. You don't have to be rude about it. I literally have no control over that. All I can do is stream the game, tell you guys about the prices we have, kind of go from there. That is what I do. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I mean, I understand. Hey, and it's frustrating. I get that that's frustrating. I understand that, of course. And you can't just sit there and, you know, woohoo, and just act happy if things aren't going well on you know, in that circumstance. I totally understand that. But do you understand how pathetic it is to try to take it out on somebody who has literally no control over that? I have no control over that. You're no different than a customer at Target getting mad at me over something that management has control over. I can't control it. Can't do anything about it. I understand being frustrated. Make sure you talk to the right source. Make sure you get in contact with the right people. That way you will be taken care of. Because I don't want to sit here and be rude about it, of course. No, I want everything to work out. I want it to work out. But approaching it like that will not earn you any favors from me. I promise you that right now. You will not be helped faster approaching it like that. Tell the same thing to guests who get mad at me for decisions that management makes or things that happen in my store. It's not anything I can do. There's not anything I have any say over that. All I can do is do my job, try to help out where I can, and go from there. I mean, like I said, check your spam folders. You never know what might be there. It might not be, but check it. You never know. Otherwise, get in contact with the team, and hey, if you're frustrated, you know, let them know, hey, this is frustrating. There is a right channel to use whenever you've got something like this going on. I definitely encourage you to do that. Oh, good lord, this thing like split into tons of different little monsters here. That's crazy. No, but I'm not going to let people push me around on it. I don't want to be outright rude, but if you're going to play the game with me, I'm going to play it right back. You need to expect that. That's not right. so I wonder where... Okay, what I'm wondering more than anything right now is where's my health bar at? Because I don't actually... Maybe that's the thing on the left down there by the skull, because I feel like I'm not seeing it. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. That may have been obvious, but I was not sure at all right there. Oh, Matt, there's some people that are trying to get their version of the game, and it hasn't sent yet, and some people are being kind of rude about the way they're putting it, and I'm not going to take it. I don't have to. It's not my job to take it. You know, I'm trying to encourage people to go to the support system, make sure you get in contact with them, and hey, I mean, if there's anything I can figure out or know on my own, you know, if they give me some kind of update of any information, I can tell you, of course I'm going to do it immediately. But just because I'm live doesn't mean I have the system in front of me of what's working and what's sending out versus what's not. I have no control over that. Good evening. No, and the thing is, the people that are frustrated should be frustrated. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, don't be mad. Well, no, you should be. If something is not working the way that it should be on your side of things, you should be frustrated. You have the right to be frustrated. But taking it out on someone who has no control over it will not help you. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, I work at my local Target store, and I unload the truck and put product on the floor, but I can't tell you how many times the guests will get upset about something, which they have the right to be upset about, the pricing of this or this or this or this, and they'll take it out on me. It's like, I don't control that. I unload the truck, I put it up, I talk to you guys as I see you. That's what I do. You know, and that's kind of the same thing here. I stream the games, let you guys know about the great values. We have great prices on all these games, including this one. Definitely encourage you to check it out. And that's it. That's what I do. Wait, did I not? Hold on. Okay, never mind. I did have that on. I don't know why I was confusing that for a second there. I am, and good evening, Matt. It is good afternoon, good evening. I'm enjoying it so far, yeah. I mean, I've only put in a little bit of time into it. What, we've been streaming for maybe 15, 20 minutes by now, something like that. It hasn't been too terribly long, but yeah, I'm having a good time with it. I know that you can play this game with mouse and keyboard if you want, but I went ahead and put, it said right off the bat when I plugged it in, or started it, it was like, hey, you can use controller if you want. I was like, okay, cool. So I think what we're going to do is, like, because the next few streams we're going to do today, Saturday, and Sunday, the next few streams that we're going to do are going to be 2 hours in length. So I was kind of thinking about maybe splitting it, like we're 1 hour with mouse and keyboard, 1 hour with controller, or just trade days or something like that. Because I kind of had a feeling a game like this with a controller was not... And I was like, nah, this ain't going to do well. But so far, I'm having a good time with it. It's working pretty efficiently. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it so far. And I'm sorry for everyone who's having the issues. You know, I really hope everything will get solved and get fixed. That is very important to me. I didn't know there was so much going on there. You know, I really do hope it works out. Let me know. I mean, hope if the team has anything important that I can deliver, they'll tell me and I'll say what I can. You know, I'll do everything I can to make sure we try to take care of you guys, because that is very important. No, unfortunately, that's one thing that I noticed. There's no options to change any of that. That's one thing I noticed that people were talking about, and that's one thing that I saw that people are like, really? Yeah, this is not the highest, it's the only. There is no high, low, mid. This is it. I don't know what to tell you on that, because that's, even I was kind of like, really? That's interesting. Normally you would have that option. Yeah, exactly. There's none at all. And I was like, but yeah, there is a day one patch coming. That is going to be coming. Yeah, so hopefully that'll add something to it. I'm not quite sure. I didn't read up on if that's going to be there or not. By the time I was thinking about it, noticing it was like right before we was going to be start streaming. So I was like, well, crap, I'll have to just look that up later. Unless one of you guys knows, of course, by now. But yeah, it's a good game so far, and for those of you that already have it, great. I hope you're having a good time with it. For those of you that don't and should, I hope they get taken care of soon. I know the team. I know them well enough to know they're going to be working hard to make sure the keys get out. Why it's in the process it's in right now, I'm not sure. But, you know, I've worked with them for a while. They're a good group. It's actually almost been a full year. They'll definitely get you guys taken care of. Of course, I'm sorry about any inconvenience. I mean, I don't want any of you guys to be having the problems and to be frustrated. I don't want that to happen. That sucks. But again, I'm not going to take it if people are going to kind of like take it out on me. I will not stand for that because I stream, I play, that's all I do. That's my job. And I know that I've repeated that a couple of times. So I'm just trying to make it clear to you guys. You won't gain any favors with that. You just won't. Oh, don't tell me the stream app is acting up again. Uh-oh. No, yeah, no, it doesn't support 4K, which hell, I'm not using a 4K monitor or anything, so I wouldn't have the ability to even try 4K even if I wanted. Now my best friend does on his computer and everything, but I'm not using his setup right now. I'm on my own. Yeah, I think John, what I would need to do then, it might have something to do with what I need to upload it in. I don't know. Whenever I do test streams, I don't stream the game. I record it. And even the recording, I was like, But typically my recording settings are just not, you know, I don't have them set up as well as my streaming settings. I definitely have those prioritized. If there's anything I can readjust and pump those up a little bit to kind of help compensate that, I will definitely do it. Oh, am I missing a chest? Alright, so I got that one there. Was there another chest I may have missed? Oops, I just hit the wrong button there. Let's see, there was something... I guess it doesn't really matter. Over there, it doesn't really matter. We can just leave that where it's at. Let's see. We go into graphics options. You can change the HUD size, map transparency, damage font, window mode, enable VSync, which I didn't turn it off one way or the other. I kind of left everything on the default settings. Like I start up the game and, you know, here we are. You know, you can do stuff like this. Just make shake intensity normal wherever it was. Yeah, there's not much that you can update on that side of things, which, granted, I mean, to me, on my monitor right here in person, it looks good. You know, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, I know that my computer might, you know, it could run things, and if there was an option to run it higher, it would be able to do it. I'll put it that way. Maybe that's a day one patch thing. If any of you guys know, by all means, let me know. Or I might have to, like I said, I might have to look into it myself after the stream. I have no problem looking it up if I need to. Try to figure out if that's going to be something added to it. Because that would be kind of weird to not have that ability to be able to readjust it at all. You know, whether you would be wanting to raise things up or you'd be wanting to lower it for one reason or the other. Normally you have that option. That's pretty standard fare in this day and age. To myself. Extra drop 45 pounds on. So I'm close to Diablo 3. Honestly, when it comes to a question like this versus Diablo 3, I'm not sure because I never actually played Diablo 3. I know that's terrible, but I never did. So I'm not sure when it compares to Diablo 3. But it is... but it is fun so far. I mean, I've only played a little bit of it, granted, to be fair. What, 20-30 minutes max by now? I haven't been playing for very long, but what I've done, yeah, it'll be easy to get into this, I think. And, Johnny? I know that there's a couple of different... the two higher up versions are the ones that, like the deluxe edition, and the other one are the ones that were supposed to come out today, or at least give you early access to it. And then the original edition is supposed to come out then. I don't know what the discrepancy is between one or the other, or why they would have it versus some of the keys from us. That's one of the things, that's one of the debates of the stream, if you will, today. We've been trying to figure out as far as people's keys and when they're getting in, so I'm not quite sure what the deal is on that, on the discrepancy between the one and the other. Which, of course, and I've already encouraged it several times in the stream, and I'll keep encouraging it, because it's what you need to do if you need answers to questions, unless they get a hold of me and give me something specific to work with. At this point, it's still just, you know, just doing this. definitely make sure you go to support.cdkeys.com and run it by them, especially if you've made a purchase and you think that it should be in by now. Of course, always check your folders, always check your spam folders, but definitely make sure you do that as well and talk to them. Vibration's not working. Honestly, I didn't think about the vibration not working with the controller until you mentioned it, but now... Hold on. Now I gotta think about it. Let me... Because now I haven't really been paying attention if it has or not, but now that I'm thinking about it, it might not have been working by now. You might be right on the vibration. Let's see, get unique character pets. I don't know. I don't know if that's something like you have to get to a point where you unlock them or have a menu where you can access them. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it myself yet where I've got any type of pet with me, but if that's the case, I need to look out for that because, yeah, I'd like to have a pet. Why not? It'd be pretty cool. I appreciate it, Jordan, because today has not been feeling much of the love. Understandable. People are having issues. If you're having issues, you shouldn't just put on a total smiley face. You can be respectful about it, but I understand that. Trust me, I do get that, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, the pets are not out on release, but should be added soon. Okay, well, no wonder. Yeah, because I didn't see any kind of option for it, but I wasn't sure if I just had to unlock it later or whatever the case may be. Well, and they've always done a good job from when I've worked with them, too, because I think people just assume, you work for them, so of course you're going to say good things about them. No. There was a time I was doing all kinds of buying and business with them, just like any of you guys. Wasn't working for them, didn't have a clue I'd ever be streaming for them, ever. They've always done a good job by me. Anytime I've ever had an issue, they've always been quick. You know, and anytime I have issues with things, it's not like I get a private cheat code where I get to jump to the front of the line. I have to talk to the same people you guys do, use the same site, same service. They've always done a good job for me, so I know they'll do a good job for you. I'm sorry for you guys that have been having issues. It sucks. It does. You know, so hopefully we get things taken care of for you guys, and that's the most important thing right now. But in the meantime, we still want to look at the game and talk about the prices and everything. Definitely make sure you check out the link. Well, I couldn't post the link. It's not letting me do that because thanks, Restream. But, you know, definitely go to cdkeys.com. Check out Warhammer Chaosbane. I mean, you can look it up yourself, or it's just on the front menu. I mean, you can't miss it. You literally can't miss it. It's just right there. You know, we've got some pretty good values for it. How early on in the stream it's been. I've had a good time with it so far. And once you guys are able to get your versions, regardless of one version or the other, I think you'll have fun with it as well. Hey, SC Curtis! How's it going at my cousin's house?
Larger enemy camps, deeper in the sewers.
I do not doubt it. The servants of Nurgle flourish in darkness and filth. Our battle against the cult has only just begun. You have done well, Captain. Return to me when you are ready for your next...
Yeah, I guess that's technically true, John. As long as it's within that day. I mean, I don't want to play the technicality game. I don't want any technicality, so I hope you guys get a hold of who you need to. And it's instant. You know, but like I said, I don't have any say on that. That's why if people are rude about, hey, why are you streaming when da-da-da-da-da? Because I'm doing my job and that's all my job is. I'm not going to be nice about it. If people are going to be snarky, I will give it back. I can promise you I'm not going to get in trouble for that. But at the same time, I do understand the frustration, and I get that. And I want nothing more, nothing means anything more to me in this stream today than all of you who have had issues, that you get it fixed promptly. That's all that matters to me. I don't care. That's the most important thing to me right now. Could you use a PS4 controller? I don't know. I would test it to let you know, but I don't have a PlayStation 4 controller with me. But I've got the Xbox controller. I think you probably could. Man, I should have thought about that, because I don't live here where I stream at. This is my best friend's house. We can't get internet out where I live, so I drive 30 minutes to come here. I didn't bring my PlayStation controller with me. I will do that tomorrow. I will bring it tomorrow and test it and see if that works. Well, I'm glad, Jordan, and they do a good job. They save money. There's gonna be things will happen. That's life. Things happen. It's how you deal with it. It's how you work through it. So as long as everyone gets what they need and they're good to go, that's all that matters to me right now.
If the cultists haven't trapped them yet, it's only a matter of time.
Right. Well, thank you, Elliot. Thank you. Good luck. I appreciate it, man. Is there a deep skill tree, or is it purely item based? Does this answer your question? Maybe. I didn't even go over. I haven't even looked at this section yet. Oh, I can equip all. Wait, can I not? I have points of it. Well, hold on. Let's look at some of this stuff. I haven't looked at any of these menus yet. Emulates an Xbox 360 controller using DualShock 4. Okay, so you can use the DualShock 4 and it wouldn't be a big deal. I mean, every other Steam game I've ever played, you can plug in the PS4 controller. You can download the configuration of whatever works best and do it that way. Just with the Xbox controller, I didn't have to do it. I literally plugged it right in. Instantly is perfect. But I like that. Well, and the thing is, Carl, I don't want to be, and I know that some of the things I said today probably came off a little bit more rude than intended, but some of the comments came across pretty rude too, and I'm going to stand up for myself. I need to. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing inappropriate about that, and I told people what to do, how to do it. I made it clear several times, and people kept saying stuff, and it's like, there's only so much I can do, but, you know, as long as everyone gets taken care of today, that's all that matters. And I don't want to be a jerk, but you gotta stand up for yourselves, and if it seems kind of rude, well, hey, sometimes you need to. Right, you use a controller both. Right, I got you. So if you've not unlocked a skill tree yet. Oh, I've not unlocked it yet. Okay. Well, I'm trying to see if I have anything else I can add. I may not have unlocked anything, but I guess I have only 3 abilities, and I can't do anything more with that, so we'll just leave that there for now. No, it's all good, Carl. No, because I don't want to be scum, and I know that there's going to be some people, because it's how life is. They'll be like, wow, this guy's kind of a jerk. Well, I'm not trying to be. I'm really not. I mean it. I hope everyone gets their stuff fixed. That's all that matters to me. Get in contact with the team. They're a good team. They do good work. They're quick. They're efficient. They will get it done. You know, I'm just... And see, like Alex. Alex is having an issue with it too, but do you see the way Alex just brought it up? Alex right there is the MVP. That is how you bring up if you're having an issue. There's nothing rude about that. It's to the point. It's like, hey, are we getting our keys today? Alex, what I would encourage you to do is if you got one, like it's the deluxe edition or it's the other edition, I think that those are supposed to be arriving today or at least pretty soon. Definitely make sure you check your spam folders on the off chance that maybe it's arrived and just, oh crap, it was in the spam. I didn't see it. Sometimes that does happen. But more than anything, I know that the team is working on it. There's a couple of the keys that were supposed to be out today, and one of them that's not. There's a little bit of discrepancy there. Just make sure you get a hold of support.cdkeys.com and tell them specifically, hey, here's the issue I'm having. It should be here today. I bought a version I should have today. It's not here. What's up? But thank you for asking your question that way. I like that. Yeah, I'm trying to show... Sorry, I guess I couldn't do anything in the skill tree itself, but yeah, there it was. At least you have it to look at. Right, well, and in my mind, I have terrible anxiety and all the time, so I'm always worried that anything I ever say, even if it's slightly snarky, is like, oh no, people are going to hate me now, but sometimes you just have to accept that not everyone's going to like you. But if I'm going to have people not like me, I'm going to earn it. It's going to be because it was rude to me first. Like, you know, the way Alex asked this question a second ago. I wasn't snarky to him or rude to him because he was not rude to me. You know, give and take. He's having the exact same problem some of the other folks are having, but did you see the way he brought it up? That's how you handle things when you've got something going on. Right, because more importantly than anything, I don't work in customer service. I don't know what the deal is one way or the other. That's not anything I have any power or ability over. So I'm not just trying to pass the buck. Talk to someone else. No, I'm trying to get you in contact with people that know more than me, that are more skilled, more efficient at getting the job taken care of properly. Do you want some streamer to tell you something that he's guessing at, or do you want a group of people that's been working at this for 10, 20 years that actually know what they're doing to tell you? I mean, I think I do all right with this streaming and let you guys know about the value and everything. I think I do good at what I'm supposed to do. But they are the They're in their position for a reason versus me. There's a reason I'm doing this. It's a simple job, and I'm a simpleton, so it works out, right? Mario came up first round with them. Just sure how legit with her. Checked out my key first user mine first. See, I like that, Carl. And hey, people are gonna have bad experiences. I don't think you should not talk about rough times or experiences. Sometimes you got to get it out there. You could be respectful about it, but you got to get it out there. You can't just pat everyone on the back constantly. If something's going wrong, it needs to be brought out. It needs to be brought to attention. But you can do so respectfully. That's my point. And then there's times where it goes really good and people help out. I'm telling you, they're a good team. I'm not just vouching for them because I work for them. I'm vouching for them because even before I started working for cdkeys.com, they've always been very helpful and good people. So, you guys will be taken care of. There's no stagger when characters get hit. No, there's no stagger at all. No. I don't know if that's in a bad way that you say that, but no, there's definitely no stagger. Like, if you're wanting there to be stagger, you will be disappointed, I guess, is what I'm saying. Wait, was that totally protecting me the whole time? Is that what that was? Okay, I'm an idiot, but I'm not sure if that was or not. Let me check. Like, okay, no, it wasn't protecting me. I literally just let him hit me for nothing. I don't even know what that does. My camera's in the way, and I apologize for that. For what I'm about to talk about is something you guys can't see. For all you know, I'm making it up. But in the top right corner here behind my camera, it's got a good map system. I think they do a really good job with the map system. I think that's pretty neat. As far as, like, it makes it easy to kind of know where you're going and what you need to do, you know? I think that's pretty cool. This is fun so far. For those of you that already have it, of course, you could give your own thoughts on the game so far, but I'm definitely enjoying it to this point. And when you guys who are waiting on it, I promise you're going to get it. You will get it. There's no question you're going to get your game. And when you get it, I think you're going to have a good time with it. And I'm excited about that for all you guys. Like I said, I'm sorry for some of the issues that happened. I can't control it, but it doesn't change that. I hope it gets fixed soon. But I've never played any of the games in this series before. So for those of you that have played games in the series before, or maybe you watched other people play the games, like maybe you didn't actually play it yourself, but you know, whatever the case may be. How does it compare? What are your guys' opinions of that part, of one versus the other? I say one versus the other as if to say there's only 2 games in the series. I don't mean it like that. I just mean in general. I guess we could compare it to most recent release. Because I don't know. But for me, I like this. This is fun. I mean, you know, it looks pretty good. I'd like to be able to push the PC specs a little bit more. I'd like them to add that option. Hopefully they will be. But it looks good. It's fun. This reminds me... And it's not the same type, I guess, but it kind of makes me think of the last game I played that even remotely reminds me of this is Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Did you guys ever play that game? Like, there was a couple of them that came out in that series. This reminds me a lot of that. It's not the exact same. I mean, it's different, don't get me wrong, but it just makes me kind of think of it. I really like those games. There was, Temple of Osiris, and there was one more. I can't remember the other name, but this is what it makes me think of. And I loved it. So for me, it's kind of like, hey, it's different, but it kind of gives me the same vibes as when I played that game. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, can't you plug in like 2 controllers and have 2 people playing with you or whatever? Because if that's the case, it even more so fits that same bill. Different to say Diablo-esque game. Just that the Path of Exile looks the same, just a new skin. Okay, so kind of a new skin on what's been done in the past. Right, I gotcha. Which, depending on how you feel, that's not a bad thing. If you weren't maybe content with other games like this before and you're hoping for some big changes, and you're seeing it, you're like, you know, that could be a bit of a downer. But on the other hand, if you really enjoyed it, you know, maybe you're like, you know what? Cool. I'm all about that. Games Workshop believes in quantity over quality. Some of the Warhammer games are good. Some are not that good. Okay, so there's a little bit of a mixed bag there for this series. I've found Warhammer Chaosbane looks fun so far. Honestly, I'm having fun with it, Carl. I mean, I don't know. I enjoy it. And this isn't like Total War 3 Kingdoms that we just were streaming before. Now, with that game, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the theme of it and kind of there were settings and stuff that I was into. But for the first 2 or 3 streams of that game, while I did definitely have some fun moments, there was also a lot of like, because I'm not very good at that genre of gaming, obviously, and I was kind of struggling, so it's like, oh god, you know, it's like, it was hard to get into in a way, because I was struggling with it. Now, the final stream or two I did of it, I think we were finally getting our footing, I was finally learning it, and it became a lot more enjoyable. With this game, I feel like right off the bat, I mean, I'm just button mashing, pushing buttons on the controller. I've done this all my life, you know, since I started gaming 20 plus years ago. So, I immediately feel at home, you know what I mean? I don't feel like it's going to be like, oh, well, I like the theme and I like this, but man, I'm struggling with the play of it. This one's different. Like, immediately it feels great to me. No frame hiccups or anything like that, so that's good. Not that I expected any, but you never know. But I like it. I like the sound effects. I like the fighting system. It is fun to me. I like the voices so far. That wasn't anything I was expecting to really like, but the few characters that have had spoken dialogue so far, I thought it sounded pretty good. I mean, it's not just going to set, you know, world record for best voice acting ever, but I don't know. I like it. Yeah. Okay, basically, when you go over here, I don't think I have the ability to actually do anything yet. Like, I've got these different things equipped, but I don't think... Oh, I didn't even realize I had something set the right bumper. But yeah, if you look over... Come on. Like, if you look over here, there's different skills that you can equip and everything. I've got the 1, 2, 3, 5 of them equipped, and then that ability on number 4. So there's... Oops. So there's the God skills, basic skills, advanced skills. Scroll down a little bit further. Well, that's God skills again. There's a status, level 6. Kind of tells you where you're going on your leveling up process. That's pretty cool. Journal, and then, of course, the inventory. So there's a little bit of a look at that, Richard. I hope that was good enough. If you want me to go back to it, let me know and I can. Because that's also a good point. I like the way Richard asked that question. There's kind of 3 purposes when I do streaming. Number 1 is to kind of, well, I guess this kind of has 2 purposes, is to show you the game. I'm basically a demo disc for you guys. That is my job, is to be a demo for you. And whether it's just showing the game or you got a specific menu you want me to look into, that's my job. To show you the game, kind of what it's like. This is what it's like with controller. This is what it's like with mouse and keyboard. You know, that kind of thing. You know, kind of change it up, jump around, give you guys good looks at the game. To tell you about the prices, of course. You know, the good value we have on whatever game we're streaming or stuff we have on the website in general. And number 3 is kind of talk with you guys. Shoot the bull. Just kind of, you know, relax, have fun. I think for the most part that's gone pretty well in our streaming adventure. And all you guys that have come by and come and chatted, I appreciate it. Even today, even the folks that have had issues, I might have gotten a little snarky on some folks that were kind of snarky first. I think that's only fair. But it's not like it kept going. You know, everyone kind of said their thing and we kept going. That's how it should be. That's how you have a disagreement about something. If it's going to get kind of heated for a second, you know, you're like, eh. And then you go from there. That's how it should be. I'm playing on PC right now. Yeah, I don't have it for console or anything like that. Definitely. These last few streams we've done have been PC. For a good while here, I think we're only going to be streaming on PC. Total War game was PC, and then this is PC. I think for a while now it's PC until otherwise stated, I guess. It's kind of what we're looking at. Which I just so happen to be playing with a controller because it's mentioned that you had controller options if you want it. I was like, I'll try it out. And here we are.
I can't do that right now.
Well, how come you can't? I pushed a button, you should have to listen. Come on now. Is that how these things work? Alright, here we go. taking out this big group over here. Definitely want to take out that guy so he's not shooting us when we're further away. Oh, well, then we need to do it with this guy as well. That's one thing I like, is that even though it's kind of a darker environment, when they're standing against it, do you notice that red outline that'll appear around them? That is definitely very helpful for locating the enemies. I'm sure that's standard fare in this series, but again, someone who's never really played it, that's cool to see. Because they don't have it around them constantly, but once they get around some of the corners, it turns it on and makes it much easier to see. And for the need to know, I am playing on normal mode. There's different difficulty modes you can choose. I chose normal just because any new game, not so much new game, because like on Kingdom Hearts 3, for example, I start off on proud mode. But any new game genre for me, or a series for me, I pretty much always start off on normal and then kind of, you know, build it up from there. We'll go ahead and leave that as is. Put that on for sure. That was definitely a good upgrade. Okay, there we go. No. Hold on just a second. Yeah, when it comes to like graphic options, there's not really much you can choose, Freddy. I mean, you've got brightness, the HUD size. I mean, you can see it right here. I don't have to read it to you, I guess. There's not really much that you can do as far as really bleeding the specs. You know what I mean? Like, it's lacking in that. You can go to game options, which is just game options, right? Stuff like that. Audio options. You know, audio, of course. There's not much you can do as far as that part of things. Right, let's see. Is that something I could change right here? I don't think I could change. I think you have to be on the main menu to change it. But no. I mean, it looks easy right now because it is easy. Because I chose easy mode. I'd have to... Let me find this survivor, and I'll go back to the menu and see if that's something we could change from there. I think we can. And on the off chance it's going to be like, hey, you know, you haven't... Like, I don't want it to erase my progress. I don't know how much that'll set back. So let me do this mission here, the locate survivor. And as soon as I do that, I'll go look. Right, I mean, that is my job. To try to show the game, to try to see what settings we got, give you guys the ability to look at that. I'm a demo disc. Whatever game we're playing, I'm basically a demo. And then if you guys are interested, you can go to the website. There's always going to be a link for it. And then, you know, you can make some great savings. So on and so forth. But that is my job, to try to show you guys the game as much as I can. Parts like that, that's important. When you're playing on PC, you need to be able to see if that's there or not, which typically it is. I know they've got a patch coming out. I don't know if that's going to make any kind of difference on that. It might. But we'll find out as time goes along on it. Goodbye. Wait, what was that? Oh, I was walking into a fence. I didn't even see that fence. It's pretty dark right here. I walked right into that. That was crazy. I know that you can play multiplayer. As a matter of fact, we're so close to my... Okay, hold on. Let me go... I think our mission is right here. My camera might be blocking it, but I've got this exclamation point flying off the map at me. Let me go do this, and if this is a person, and then I'll go to the main menu and we'll check out some of the different things on there. Because I might up the difficulty anyways. I don't mind. I don't need to be in the hardest difficulty, but I'm just kind of mowing through everybody, which that's fine, but, you know, I would like to put it a little bit harder.
Into a trap. Tried to fight, but too many of them.
Take it easy, soldier. I'm going to get you out.
No, you won't. He's gonna die.
They took them. Anyone's still able to walk.
No, I haven't felt any vibration from it. Not even a little bit.
Forget about
it may have been you a minute ago, or somebody brought up the vibration, and I've kind of put in the back of my head, okay, think about this. Try to notice it, because I wasn't thinking about it before. But as I'm sitting here thinking about it, no, it doesn't feel like any vibration. The only thing I'm feeling is like pressure around the controller from where I'm hitting the buttons. That's pretty much it. If there's vibration, it's minimal, but I'm going to say no, I'm not noticing it. Alright, so we just need to leave the sewers now. Does it matter which way we leave, or do we have to go out this way? I'm trying to pick everything up, I assume. Yeah, I know that when you talk about the screen vibration... Wait, where was that at? Was that in game options? Yeah, you can have the vibrations set for normal. But I haven't noticed it in the controller. I wonder if it gets like that. Honestly, that's a good thing to wonder. I didn't have much more to contribute than that. That was I didn't have anything to say about that, I guess. I don't know. I'm looking forward to putting time into it and kind of seeing what the game is all about and shaking it down as we go along. Because what I played, it doesn't take long to get a first impression from a game, right? My first impression is it's a good time. You know, I'm definitely enjoying it, and I'm excited about the fact that today is a 2-hour stream, and same for Saturday and Sunday, because I can't play the games so I'm not streaming them. You know, because then I'm making progress. Like, if you guys are watching one day and I'm level 5, and then the next day I stream, I'm level 50. Huh? You know, and I'm all the way through the game, like, that's bullcrap. I can't play it if I'm not streaming it. So, I'm glad that these next few days are longer days so I can get more time into it. No, think it out loud, dude. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Okay, now that we're here, let's go to exit. Surely that's not going to take away all the progress what I just did since I made it back to the hub at least. If so, I would hate that. Yeah, I didn't notice the controller vibrating or not, I guess is what it is. Okay, here's the difficulty. Okay, so here's our difficulty modes. You have very easy. You guys can read, but I'll just read off to you. You have very easy. You have easy. We have normal, which is what I was on. We have hard, very hard, chaos, chaos 2, chaos 3, chaos 4, chaos 5. Obviously 5, 4, 3, 2, and chaos itself are locked. You have very hard right off the bat if you choose. And then hard, normal, easy, very easy. And of course you can see the gold, the fragments, the loot quality. Needless to say, as you go up in the difficulty, it's going to get better for you. We've been in normal mode, we'll jump into hard mode. Options, let's see. Oh, wait. Controls. You can make it to where the game is multiplayer on the same computer, it looks like. Like the good old days of playing computer games in the 90s together, where we're all sharing the same keyboard. I guess you could do that. Yeah, pretty much, Carl. But you could, there's definitely higher difficulty modes if you want to try it out. And all you gotta do is go back to the main menu, just like what I just did, and simply change the difficulty. Like I said, I picked normal because anytime I'm in a brand new genre, a brand new game series for me, I'm gonna pick normal right off the bat. But if I find that it's like, man, that's a little bit too easy, I'll just go step it up. Plus, you get better rewards, so, you know, it's worth doing. Oh, really? Really, John? I did not know that. That's actually very interesting. I'm glad that you told me that. Trying to equip everything that I know is going to do us a little bit better at least. He looks kind of silly with everything he's got on, but we'll roll with it.
But it was too late. They'd been lured into an ambush and cut to pieces. Most of them, at least. The cultists took the rest.
The men were alive when they were taken?
Yes. But what does the cult want with a handful of prisoners?
Not prisoners, Captain. Sacrifices. Offerings to the Lord of Pestilence in exchange for more
Like, I love the
power.
voices here. I think they sound really good for the characters.
We must do everything we can to prevent this.
I brought that up earlier, is why I
Go
say it.
and make whatever preparations you require. Then return to me as soon as you are ready.
Like I brought up that there hasn't been a lot of spoken dialogue, but what has been there so far I've thought is pretty solid, so that's cool. Yes, he really does! You're right. You know what would be really cool? You know how you get better rewards if you're on a higher difficulty? It'd be awesome to like go through very easy through a dungeon or whatever, all the way through. Then at the last second, turn up to highest difficulty. Well, wait, you can't do that. It just hit me. You have to go back to the main menu. Never mind. Well, it'd be cool anyways to do a mission on easy difficulty, update the difficulty, walk into here and be like, hey, and you know, get the better rewards. But that would also be kind of bullcrap. So I guess it's good that it doesn't work that way. What, I need to donate to you? Collector's Guild is a guild that collects, sorts, and categorizes all sorts of items, no matter how rare or insignificant. You give any items you no longer need to the guild, which gradually increases your reputation with it, which that's good. Like all kinds of crap I don't need right now. Does not sell items, will offer you unique reward each time you increase your reputation level. Okay. Yeah, yeah, he must be, huh? Ah. I hope I'm not trading off the stuff I have currently equipped. I don't think I am. It makes it look like you don't have that option at all. I'll just trade off these just in case I want to trade to one of those. Anything that's got any type of green on it makes me think you never know. Ah, so it's okay. No, it's all good. I wasn't worried about it, but there you go. See, you got a pass on it. It's all good. Okay, might have been silly, but I just wanted to double check, make sure I didn't lose anything, which I didn't. This game is very transparent about what to do and where to go. Again, I know my camera's in the way. Sorry about that. I guess maybe I could swap everything over to the left side for the next stream. But there's a little map over here on the right side that shows directly where you're supposed to go. It's glowing it in gold and kind of flashing on the map a little bit. It makes it very obvious where you need to go. You don't have to worry about being lost. You know, that's nice. I like it when games are transparent about where you need to go.
There is no time to waste. Even as we speak, the cultists could be preparing to sacrifice their captives. If they succeed...
They won't. You have my word.
He just, like, stabbed him with the sword. He's not just pointing at him. He has his sword and stabbed him.
Choose your battles wisely. Now,
he just did it again. He's, like, stabbing him right in the face, or at least really close to it. Alright, so we're going to save some prisoners. While this guy's down here, just like... I don't know what the heck's going on down here. But I hope all of you guys... We're an hour into the stream, so this might be a little late to be saying it, but I hope you guys had a good last couple of days. That's my weekend. Wednesday and Thursday, that's my weekend. I don't stream for CD Keys on Wednesday and Thursday. So I hope you guys had a good last couple of days. Hope you're doing well today. I know some people, we had some things we was talking about at the beginning of the stream, some folks that were having some issues with things. But besides that, which we, you know, I told them what to do on that, and hopefully that'll get fixed soon. You know, all of you guys who are not dealing with that, I hope you had a good day, good last couple of days. Alright, so now we're going to try it in hard mode. We're going to see, even if I just have to be more conscious about healing up, and like being smarter about when I use my abilities, even that would be a bigger step up, because the way it was there, at least for that little bit right at the end, no, we're just mowing over everybody. We didn't really have to care. So let's see what we got now. And I don't know how obvious it is. It's definitely taking more of a hit to take some of these guys out at least. Alright, so we've got a countdown timer here. You guys might not be... I don't know if my camera's in the way or there or not. You might not be seeing it. We got 9 minutes and 35 seconds left currently. Save the prisoners. 0 out of 7. So here's, as I keep striking the air.
You saved my life. Maybe one day I'll do the same for you.
You had better. I'm only saving you guys for what you're going to do for me later. Just kidding. Where am I? Alright, so we saved 1. 6 to go. What I need to do before I end up leaving the stream for today is go to the max difficulty that's allowed right now and compare that. I do like that there are like 5 difficulty modes that are completely locked. Like, I'm guaranteeing you get on those modes, you're going to be getting whooped. But that's a good thing though, right? You don't want it to just be totally simple. You want to have to worry about your health. You want to have to worry about what you're dealing with. So, if you're out for the challenge, that's a good thing. I know some people are very much all about the challenge. Some people aren't. I don't think it's wrong one way or the other. It just depends on how you want to play. And we've only stepped it up 1 difficulty mode, but I can tell that these guys are definitely taking more of a hit. We're at least having to work harder at it. And we haven't run into any of the bigger guys. These are all still just kind of grunts. So if the grunts are a little bit tougher, the other guys will be too. But again, there's so many other difficulty modes we can select if we need to as well. The worst thing right now is I can't find any more prisoners. For as much as we've explored, you'd think we'd have run into another 1 or 2 by now. But we still are only running into the 1. Right, which that's not a bad idea. Like when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, I started off on, at the time, what was the highest difficulty mode the game offered, which is Proud Mode. It's like, no, on certain games that I know that I'm familiar with, I'm going to start off hard. Because I don't want it to be impossible, but I want it to be a challenge. And Proud Mode in Kingdom Hearts 3 honestly felt too easy. It really was. I don't think I literally died once, including the super boss. I don't think maybe I had 1 or 2 real deaths, but that's it. And that's pathetically low. Then they added critical mode, and I tell you what, critical mode in Kingdom Hearts 3, good God. As someone who's played Sekiro for CD keys in my own time, it's just as hard as Sekiro. Now, like, they really leveled it up. And sometimes, I don't want it to be that hard. Sometimes I do want an easier run, I guess. But because I'd already been doing Sekiro for CD keys and put time into it, I was like, you know what? No, let's level it up. Let's have some fun with Kingdom Hearts. And it's hard, but it's so much more satisfactory when you get through it. But sometimes I just want to cheese it and just fly through the game. So, I guess it just depends on what mood I'm in. Did I see a change difficulty option when you press start? Yeah, when you go back to the main menu, you can change the difficulty. You have unlocked right off the bat. There's very easy, normal. There's hard, which is what we're on now. Then there's very hard, and then there's like chaos levels. There's 5 of them that are locked currently. I don't know what you have to do to unlock those. But yeah, there's a lot of difficulty options in this game. Where the heck are the other prisoners at? There's nobody here. Okay, there might be one over here, but we found one like immediately. There's no way we're going to accomplish this mission. If they're all 7 down here, maybe I need to just run and ignore everyone. Yeah, I started off the game on normal mode just because not familiar with the game or the series. Always do that. Right off the bat anyways. Doesn't take 2 seconds to change it. You can't change it in-game, unfortunately, so if you're like, you know what, this is way too easy, I want to change it right now. You can't do that. You do have to go back. You know, that part's a little unfortunate. But yeah, you can change the difficulty as you go, and that's, you know, between missions, I guess, but that's still pretty cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I doing not equipping that, you fool? Come on now. I should know better than that. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Don't leave Billy in the dark room. No, I'm going to leave Billy in the dark room. That's what Billy gets. No, there's not anything that I'm going to really have myself to say on that, just because that's something that's from the other part of the group, the other part of the company. But have you, and I encourage anyone to do this, of course. Number one, have you checked the spam folders? Because you never know. You never know what might be there. Maybe it's hiding in the spam folder. Sometimes that does happen. You know, it doesn't always, but it could be the case. But more importantly, have you actually gotten in contact with the support team, like at support.cdkeys.com? Have you talked with them yet? Because I would definitely encourage you to do it. You know, I mean, do whatever you want to do. It's your choice, of course. But if you're having a problem with it and other people are too, I think the more people that are messaging saying, hey, using the official channel, you know, to hit them up, I think that's a good thing. the more going, the better. That way they can see that it's not just one person. You know what I mean? Because that kind of thing will happen here or there. It happens. It sucks, but it happens. It's happening to enough that I think the more word going in, the better. And there's no way we're about to save more prisoners unless they're all locked up ahead. We only have like 3 minutes left. Right. The only thing I could say is just, I know you're not going to like this. You're about to hate me. And I don't blame you. The only thing I can encourage you is just wait it out. You never know what's going to happen. Sometimes it's instant. Sometimes it's not. And I'm going to assume you bought one of the higher up versions of the game, correct? Because I don't think the keys are going out today for the base version, if I'm not mistaken on that part. So I know that's not the answer you want. Trust me, I know you don't, and I'm sorry. But once you've gotten in contact with them, that's about the best I can offer. Unless they give me some kind of information or update to say directly, but I have no information at this time. Except for going up here. But that has nothing to do with you. Right. But just because I don't doesn't mean I'm not heartless about it. I'm not like, ha ha ha, I'm playing my version, who cares? No, I know what it's like to want a version that you've pre-ordered or whatever, and then you don't get it. I've had that kind of thing happen, like at GameStop, for example. A buddy of mine pre-ordered a game, I pre-ordered it too. We went there at the same time to get it. Somehow mine didn't get to be in stock, but his did, and I was happy for him to have his version. I was like, all right, man, good for you. But I was like, what about me? Like, this sucks. You don't have to pretend. I'm not going to pretend like I don't understand that. I get it. But, you know, hopefully that gets solved soon. I'm really sorry. Because I know what it's like to be on that end. I do. I've lived it more than once. But,
this is not my final hour.
oh god, it is my final hour. I'm about to die. Oh lord. You're going to talk about difficulty. There it is right there, at least a little bit. I haven't been about to die this whole time. Like, I have to be smart with this guy. I can't just like...
This is not my final hour.
Oh god! Like, I can't just run in here and fight this dude. I have to actually be smart about this. So that's good. There's some of that difficulty. Probably because we found a bunch of the prisoners right here. I keep bashing my healing button, hoping it'll update any second. But you did get the deluxe version, so at least we know on that part that you probably should have had it today, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's what we're looking at. So, and yeah, it's not something I have control over, but I'm not going to just like get mad at someone if they ask something that I... No, it's only if someone brings it up in a rude manner. You didn't bring it up in a rude manner, so you have nothing to worry about. There's nothing rude about what you said. There's nothing rude about bringing it up. I think people should. Yeah, if you're having an issue with something, bring it up. All I can do is tell you to go there, but that's good. You want those things to go there. Oh, hey. Nice. We got our level up on that one. Got our superior slash. That's pretty much the attack I've been using the most. I'm spamming A the entire time. So that's good. Got that leveled up. Of course, it would help if I'm actually striking him. Well, great, Christopher. I'm glad. But yeah, hard.
I won't forget this friend.
With the normal guys in here, it was okay.
You saved.
But with him... And then I'll just kill... What? I died! Wow! Character was defeated. You have several options to return to battle, but if you quit a level, you have to start from the beginning again. Well, no, I'm not going to do it. Pay to revive? I ain't paying you nothing! Enter your credit card information now. No, I'm just kidding. There we go. Yeah, hard is definitely... With the normal grunts, they were a little bit tougher, but reasonable. Still quite reasonable. That dude there, I had to be smart. I couldn't just sit there and just hit him constantly. I had to actually run off, and I mean, you could see it. You're not blind. I had to actually take care of myself. I had to be a little bit smarter on that. So there's the answer on the question on hard mode versus just normal mode. I had to actually pay attention to what I was doing. I couldn't just spam A constantly like I had been.
I can't do that right now.
Boy, you better do it. Oh, they like to detonate, so that's my own fault. Ah, there's another one of these dudes down here. Really? No. No. Get me unpoisoned. I'm running away. Oh, this is not smart. Oh, dear Lord. We're going to gather them all up and fight them all at once. All we got to do is go Super Saiyan and we're good, right? Or if we have all 7 Chaos Emeralds, we go into Super Form. This right here is what they call a very well thought out strategy. This is actually a good strategy on my part. I'm trying to find the exit. But instead, all I'm doing is making everyone get mad at me. No, no, no! No! Let me out of here! This is bullcrap! God! I'm stuck! Oh, this is stupid. This might have been the dumbest thing I could have done. At least these guys are the normal dudes. I don't know. Get off of me. Yeah, I know! I know! I know! I'm giving them ideas about the real money. I need to not do that, right? Okay, that actually kind of worked out for us. The grunts are still pretty manageable. That is obvious because we were so outrun, but yet, and we're getting hurt here, but not, you know, not anything too bad. Good lord. Yeah, I know. We're playing World War Z, aren't we? I was trying to find a quick exit, but once they catch you like that, you can't get out of it. I was trying to run there for a minute, and they were totally wailing on me. Goodness. Yeah, it makes you think a lot about Tomb Raider. Or was it, no, it wasn't called Tomb Raider. It was literally Lara Croft, Temple of Osiris. This makes me think a lot about that game. Take that for what you will, but it does. Now wait, can I go ahead and still free the prisoners?
Too late for this one.
Oh no.
He's dead.
So that time limit wasn't just for the fun of it. It was literally, they will die if you don't get to them on time. That's, wow. That's kind of sad. Poor guys. Oh, I guess that's all we can equip on that one. Alright, so obviously everyone died that we didn't get to. How many did we save then? I think like 3 or 4. Well, there was 3 in that final section, then we had the first one. So I guess we saved 4 out of the 7. But them other guys, how... With the time limit that we had, how was I supposed to get to all of them? I guess what I should have done, now that I think about it, is just run. You know how we're running and had them all against us? I should just run to each section and save the person. So instead of fighting everyone out on the way, that's probably what I should have done. That's my fault. I learned for next time. The only problem is, though, if they gang up on you, they can still trap you. Like I said, when they ganged up on us and started hitting us, I couldn't move. I had no choice but to fight. I literally could not run away and do anything. I mean, I was able to heal even while being ganged up on, so that's good. But I couldn't actually physically run anywhere. They had me blocked in. I hope he's not going to be too upset that we can only save a few of them. Hello there. How are y'all doing? Hi! I let a lot of them die, man.
I freed as many captives as I could, my lord. But I couldn't save them all.
Put the sword in his face for authority. There you go. Right there.
It was too much to hope that you could save them all, Captain. The cultists gained a measure of power from their sacrifices.
Okay, so he's not like totally mad. That's good.
Been much worse.
Right?
We must not let them gain too great an advantage over us. Return to me as soon as you are ready. I will have a new task for you.
I got 3,000 experience points. Got a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm gonna just advance everything as we get a chance. Okay, so I don't have enough to do that one, I guess. Skills seem easy enough to get into and unlock them, so that's pretty cool. World War Z. Any of you guys that have played World War Z, what do you think of it? Because I've never played it myself, and I've been kind of thinking about it off and on. Just haven't really plunked down into it. But heck, I'm the person who is just now, yesterday, finally playing The Last of Us for the first time ever. I bought it like a year ago on sale on PlayStation sale. It was like 20 bucks or something, 10 or 20 bucks. It was really, really cheap, and I bought it. And I never downloaded it, never played it. I just got it because I was like, oh, I'll add this to my catalog. It's a great price. Can't beat that. You know, put it in the background. And I never played it. All these years and all these abilities I could have had to play it. My best friends had it on disc, offered to let me borrow it. I just never got around to it. Now I finally am. So if it took me that long to finally get into The Last of Us, it'll probably be another 10 years until I play World War Z. So I'm just curious, what do you guys think of it?
Since the attack, we have been on the defensive.
If any of you played it.
Reacting to the enemy's plans. That ends now.
Oh, let's see. For Warhammer 40k Inquisitor. Okay, so it's kind of standing on shaky ground with people.
And destroy the cult's source of power if we are to end its reign of terror here in Nuln.
Let's see, it's a Left 4 Dead 2 clone for sure, but as class options, you get a third heavy weapon with limited ammo. That sounds kind of cool. Plus, I never played Left 4 Dead 2, so if like it's a clone of that, if that's kind of like it's a clone of it, so if that's kind of like a meh, like more of a con point to bring out for someone who's never played Left 4 Dead 2, I wouldn't know what to compare it to, so I'd be like, you know, I might be into it.
Must have camps scattered.
How's it going, Ben Watson?
Find
Good afternoon.
And capture its leader.
In short, I like it,
tell
but it doesn't
us
reinvent the
what we
wheel.
need
Okay,
to know.
I got you, Carl. I like the way you put it. Alright, we're gonna go find the Chaos Camp. That's where you go get the Chaos Emeralds, right? Are we playing the right game for that? Sonic is in literally every single stream I do. Literally, every stream. So, we're gonna say that yes, looking for the Chaos Camp is related to Chaos Emeralds, because I gotta tie in Sonic. Plus, this statue works! Did you guys hear that? The mic should have picked that up. It plays the Sega chime whenever you turn it on. That's literally all it does. Just Sega. But still, that's cool. I like it. Oh, are not all the Facebook... Ah, dadgummit. I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay, let me put it this way. If there's anyone who is commenting now, or you have commented at some point in the day, and I've completely glossed over it, as long as you weren't just being a jerk and I'm just ignoring it, I guess. I'll let you determine if you think it fits the bill. If there's anything like that, I'm not ignoring you. It just means the comment's not coming through and I'm not seeing it. I don't know why that kind of thing happens. I think it's on Restream's side of things that they're updating it. They're actually doing some work on it right now. I've had several updates on my phone pop up that they're working on it live currently. It's inconvenient, but sometimes they work on it when I'm streaming. They don't just wait till I'm done, unfortunately. But yeah, if there's any missed comments, I promise you I'm not ignoring you. It's a Diablo clone, ain't it? I'm not sure. I have no experience with Diablo. I need to play Diablo. I've had more than enough people bring that up or talk to me about it in recent few weeks. I need to get into it. By the way, are you noticing that these grunts down here, because I consider these guys kind of grunt-worthy, they're pretty tough. They're definitely, I'm having to think about it more. Oh crap. Oh, I thought my dude was giving his death sentence there. I tried to heal, but it's not ready yet. Oh god, we might be in trouble. No, we're good. We're good. No, at least you knocked him down while he was running. It's not really a staggering system, but the fact that he was trying to do what he was and then we knocked him there, that's kind of cool. I haven't noticed much of an effect of that until just now, honestly. Yeah, these guys in here, I mean, these little bitty dudes, you know, they're fodder. They're nobodies. These bigger guys we've been fighting, they've been giving me a fit. Wait, where did that... Did he just, like, go into the... I'm pretty sure we just sucked him into oblivion back there. Like, he just, like, disappeared into the game, into the wall back there, that city. Or that town, whatever. You know what I mean. There we go. Hello there. That was kind of cool looking for something that did absolutely nothing to him. I completely missed. Oh no, crap, it's one of him. I don't like that. Hopefully we can take care of these guys quickly. And... oh, you know what? There's 2 of them? We might be screwed here. Ah, crap. I got knocked there a little bit. I don't like this. We're going to have to run past these guys. I'm not strong enough to take them both on at once. Not yet. Alright, so hard mode, okay. We've already seen an example of where hard mode definitely picks it up compared to what we were seeing before. But I tell you what, that adds to it even more so right there. Hey Mike, good afternoon or evening, depending on your time zone. How are you doing today, man? Oh god. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of like run through here. Sound good? No, no, it doesn't, because we got trapped again. Oh no, we're in trouble. Yeah, that, my bad. That's the risk you take. If you try to run off, you get caught in a corner. You ain't running out of that. Of course, then you come back and you respawn and you've got a few seconds of invincibility. That's nice. Alright guys, get out of the way! Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Gotta run! Oh no, it's just right here. We're so close. Oh shoot! I went the wrong way. Crap! Damn, we gotta go downstairs. Move. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna go down here. It's all good. Okay, we made it. Well, maybe not. You can unleash your character's bloodlust by pressing left trigger when bloodlust gauge is full. Click the red orbs. Well, that's what we're doing. There we go. That's a whole lot better. They were like running away from me. Did you see that? Nice. Of course, now we're empty on it, so I have to just fill it back up. But that's cool. I like that. That's the kind of thing you want to save up and use whenever you're in a pinch. That is going to be neat. Oh god. Yeah, see, we could really use it right here. Big boy. I almost want to just ignore him, but I want to try to fight him too, because I feel like if we can take guys like him out, obviously that's going to be more experience we get. I mean, it's, you know, it's part of grinding, right? Plus the more gold that we collect, if we have to respawn, should be good on that, right?
Just a few more seconds.
Crap. Oh, come on, I know we can get him. I like this. There we go. Nice. Wait, what? Ah, I forgot. That happened earlier too. Yikes. Alright, we can do that one more time. Certainly collected enough that that wasn't going to be a big deal. I can't believe that's the second time I let that happen. Let's see, how are we looking on our skills? Oh, we only have 1 point available skills, so we can't quite do that yet. I'm guessing it's going to take a while to level some of the things up. I have no problem with that. I like the system on how you can do it. I think that's, you know, works pretty well. Just have to build up our time to it. It's all we can do. Alright, so now we've got... Let's see, we've got all that stuff picked up. We're going to go take this guy on. Try to shield him a couple of times. I'm trying to be smart about my combos and how I take some of these guys down. I do like, obvious statement is obvious, But I do like the fact that hard mode is harder than normal mode. It doesn't feel like, you know, it stepped it up way too much more, but it stepped it up enough more that I'm having to be smart. I am having to be careful. I am having to think about my levels and strategizing when to fight, you know, how to be smart with it. I like that. Because in easy, not easy mode, I'm sorry, but in normal mode, we weren't having to worry about anything. I'm sure some of these guys would give us a little bit of a fit, but really, there's nothing there. You know, I do like that once we stepped up to hard mode, it definitely got to where you had to balance it out. But there's still a lot harder difficulties up there. And if you like it easier, normal mode is not only pretty easy, but there's also easy and very easy modes specifically. So if you want to just have a walk through the part, couldn't care less about difficulty, you've got those options. If you want to be ripping your hair out and throw the controller against the wall because it's so hard, you've got those options too. Not on the mode I'm playing on, there's just more that you can unlock that's further above. You've got those options either way. I don't think I've ever played a game that has that many unlockable difficulty modes, you know, that you can look into. That's really cool. And it covers it, because some people like playing games and cheesing right through it and don't care if it's difficult or not, they just want to blast through it. And some people want it to be extremely difficult and to basically be throwing their controller the whole time. Like, I understand it. There's times I'm in the mood with certain games, I just want to go through it easy, and I'll put on easy mode just because, you know, just want a journey just for the story. And then there's times I'll load up Sekiro or Kingdom Hearts 3 on critical mode, which is very, very difficult, I can assure you. If you haven't done it, or assure you, if you haven't done it yet, God, it is hard. It's a free update, so if you have Kingdom Hearts 3, give it a go. It definitely makes it challenging. There's times I want to be challenged right to the edge of what I can do as a gamer, and there's times I just want to go through it easy. And this game does a good job of balancing both. Regardless of how you feel about it, you can swap it up and do it that way. Hi.
You'll not take me alive.
I shouldn't have run in there. I knew that dude was in there. Which I have no problem fighting him. We fought one of his clones, I guess, technically, whatever. Fought one of them a few minutes ago, but kind of more just want to find what we're supposed to go for right now. Or I could just draw them all to me like I did earlier. Yikes. Alright, hopefully we can get through here. Which we could. That's true! That is very true, but I like watching people, though. I've seen a lot of people that, even on mouse and keyboard, they can still get pretty mad and throw their stuff. And I've seen people smash their keyboards and stuff. And I love watching, I love going on to YouTube and watching compilations where people get really, really mad and, like, throw their controllers and throw the keyboards and stuff. To me, it's funny. Maybe that sounds kind of mean. I'm not trying to be a jerk when I say that, but it's just funny to me. I love watching people get mad and smash their keyboards and their monitors and stuff. Like, it's great to me. It's very entertaining. Uh-oh. Okay, there's nothing over here. I'm trying to find the Chaos Camp, and I seem to have hit the end of the road right here.
I'll fight until my last breath.
Yeah, because I know for me, I used to be the kind of person, maybe that's one thing that helps a little bit, is I used to be the kind of person that would get mad and throw the controllers and stuff. I mean, I wouldn't break them. You know how some people break their TVs and go nuts. I wasn't quite that bad, but I kind of used to be that person. And I think the fact that I'm not anymore makes it more enjoyable to watch people. It's like, I know what that's like, but it's also still really funny to me. I don't know.
Take me alive.
Watching it is hilarious. It really is. Because I was never nearly as bad as some of those people, but I used to get more snippy than I would like to. Like earlier today, for example, there were people who were making some comments about their situation with the game. I felt like we're over the line. I felt like we're rude in a way that didn't need to be. I will not stand for that, and I do not have to stand for that. But I'm not the kind of person that's just snippy at everybody all day long or mad and throwing control. Like, I have to make myself kind of get to that point, you know what I mean? But, you know, that's a good thing. It's good to be balanced like that. And it makes it a lot more enjoyable when you're watching people do that, knowing that you're not like that at least.
Take me alive.
God, we're screwed. Who's the leader? Oh, it's this dude behind me that's got the thing glowing on his head. You know, that might have been obvious.
You'll not take me alive.
No, they're going to take me alive.
Not yet time.
I know it's not time yet, but I'm trying, dude! Don't you dare die right now. Died. He died as soon as I just said, don't you dare die on me right now. And then what do you do? Dies immediately. Good as is, we got plenty of these crowns, so it's not like, you know, we're in trouble, I guess. But still, I don't want to spend my money resurrecting, because that's money I need to buy stuff later.
I'll fight until my last breath.
Golly, I'm already getting killed. Oh yeah, because we got 4 of these big boys behind us. This is not good. And I can't get out of here either. You're dead. How many times have I died? I've died like 7 times now, or maybe it's been a little bit less than that, but still, it's like, I don't want to keep dying. Good lord, look at this! Wow. Good thing I have enough crowns, but man. This difficulty with the... Because we're ganged up on by these big guys, it ain't playing right now. Come on! I just... Wow. Here's where it's good that I'm not the person that throws the controller, right? I should do that once just for the fun of it. But the problem is, it would be fake.
This is not my final hour.
No! I'm not quite ready on that part yet. Maybe I will be soon. But I do keep trying. Well, the problem is I have to, like, get this... I think he's already on the ground. I have to pick him up or whatever this item is. But all these 3 big dudes, I can't do it while they're around. I have to kill them. And the problem is, even one of them is tough. So when you imagine 3 of them at once, it makes it a lot harder than it would be. Maybe I can trick them to like run out here and then run around in there and keep them like gone. There might be a way for me to do this. Okay, I'm gonna try to snake my way around. I want them to come down here and follow me down here. This is what I'm trying to get them to do. That way I can run a circle up here and like go in without them on my butt. I think that would be good. So we're trying. It seems like it's working. Because I could just sit there and fight them all off. Or I could do this. There you go.
May the Lord of Pestilence turn in your ghost, your slime!
I was told to bring you in alive, you stinking monster. But nobody said anything about bringing you back in one piece.
Right?
Understand? Shut your trap, or I start leaving pieces of you behind.
Yeah, screw you. Leave the sewers. Gladly. Bye. Wait. We can just go right here. All right. That worked out. There's your strategy. If you ever end up in that room doing this mission and you're kind of ganged up on it, you're like, crap. Run out. Run back in. Get them to circle off on you and you're good to go. Of course, there's different ways you can handle it, but, you know, worked for us. Alright, let's go ahead and go trade over here real quick, and then we'll go back in there. Oops. Actually, no, I'm not going to trade those off. I'm going to trade those away, though. This is really... who was it? Somebody made a comment a little bit ago that the reviews of this game have been pretty mixed, which, you know, it's the nature of it. Not everything can be universally, you know, loved. It's just how it goes. But I'm really liking this so far. I can't wait till all of you guys who are waiting on your keys get them in. You're going to get them in. It's going to happen. There's no question it's going to happen. Can't wait till you guys get them all in and are able to play it for yourself. I think you're going to have a good time.
How useful he will be. He's more beast than man.
Leave him to me. I'll have the answers I seek, one way or another.
Put that sword in his face again. Do it.
Return to me
I know
when
you want to.
ready, Captain. All will be made clear then.
And that's what he did. He put it right in his face. Personal stash unlocked for all characters. Access to personal stash from the dormitory if you want to store items. Well, there you go. I don't know if I really want to put anything in there right now, but, you know, that's an option. Something to keep in mind down the road.
Fortune is with us. The Ungor required very little persuasion to turn on his human allies.
Well,
The
that's
creature
good.
says the leader of the cult is a man named Friedrich Kessler, and has offered to lead us directly to the cult's shrine, located deep within the sewers.
And you trust this creature?
This has nothing to do with trust. If there is one thing that all followers of Chaos have in common, it's supreme self-interest. They will betray anyone and anything in order to protect themselves. Faced with certain death, the monster will not hesitate to turn
So is that,
on his
should I do that,
fallen
Carl?
friends.
Should I pick a game and then like get really mad and just start breaking everything and like, do you think that'd be fun? Would that be a fun video?
Not while we're holding.
I guess the only problem, I wouldn't even do this, but I would think about it if I already had a replacement. Like if I had a new monitor, sure, or something like that. You know, new controller, new keyboard or something. But even then, knowing my luck, if I smash one that's perfectly fine for a new one, the new one will break in a week, and then I won't even have the replacement. So, I guess that wouldn't be a good idea, but, you know, kind of jokingly thinking about it. Chapter 1.
What's this?
Rise! Spawn of Nurgle! Slay the unbeliever for the glory of the plague!
So, this didn't work out the way we were hoping. I'm going to assume. Well, screw you, dude! No, that didn't go well. Yeah, I would do it almost jokingly. I mean, not on a CDK stream, because I'm doing this for a business. But I would think about doing it just for the fun of it, like on my own personal channel or whatever. But, like I said, the problem would be I know I would need it, and it would be destroyed. Now, see, now that's the thing. That's the thing. If I could get enough views and revenue on it to get some money coming in, okay. We could work with that. So I guess it kind of depends. And I've already died again. We've only just started this mission and I've already died. That's so sad. Hard mode does not play around. Like you got to work at it. I know I've already said that a few times, but it's on the screen. It's obvious. Hard mode's tough.
Do that right. I'll fight until my last breath.
All right, I'm gonna run away. I just have to survive the ambush. Unfortunately, there's two big dudes that they ain't playing. Plus, they have all their little guys as well. I don't want to just keep dying over and over and over. But yeah, if the cost of a video, if it would compensate what you're losing, sure, why not? It'd be worth destroying anything if you know you're going to get the money back for it reasonably decently, not like get money for it 2 years later. But the odds of that happening are not likely, so it would probably be better to just not do it at all. Well, and it would be fake anyways. Like, I appreciate some of them are funny anyways, even the ones that are fake, but to me, the ones that are more fun are the ones you could tell definitely aren't.
You'll not take me alive.
You know, and with me, I don't really get mad like that when I'm playing games. I might get a little frustrated at things here and there. I mean, I'll stand up for what I need to when I need to, or get mad at games, turn off just like anyone else. But that's the level I get to. If I get mad about a game, I just turn it off for a while. And it's not even often that happens anyways, but if I was throwing controllers and stuff, it would be fake, I think. I don't think anyone would fall for it. They'd be like the world's greatest freak out videos. You guys remember those? Those are fake. Now, the first one seemed kind of real, the little reaction video afterwards. But then it was like video number 3, there's 2 versions of it. There's one version of it where he had like his shirt on, and one version where the same events were happening with his shirt off, or it was a different shirt. It was something like that. But basically, it's uploaded twice, and in such a way that it obviously was fake, because that's not actually happening genuinely for the first time, like it was implied, you know. And I think if I ever tried something like that, like an angry video from a stream, like throwing like a keyboard or something, I think people would be able to say, "Now, come on." Yeah, we've got some different people that have been bringing up the fact that they've got the game and they're waiting on their keys and they've checked the spam folders and nothing has shown up yet. So what I would encourage you to do is go to support.cdkeys.com and let the team there know what you're dealing with. Like, hey, I bought this version. It's not. Just be real wordy with them. Explain it. Hey, here's where we're at. Here's where it's not. I need some help. And they'll be able to take care of it for you, make sure that you get the key in. I know that not all the versions are going out. I think that the standard version is not until the 4th. But if you bought one of the other versions, definitely make sure you do that. That way you get a hold of it the right way, the right source. They can help you out. CD's good watermark on the video and it will go viral for folks to go to the store. Yeah, but see, would it be a good kind of... I guess my question on that is, would that be the good kind of publicity? Or would people associate that with, oh, CD Keys is associated with this, you know, this man-child that's getting mad and throwing his crap? Like, that could go both ways. That could be good, and people be like, okay. Or it could go poorly. I think there's 2 ways that could go, and it'd be tough to think about. I don't know. I would be thinking it would be more uh-oh than good. But maybe that's just me. Then again, the people who typically buy from the site anyways would probably still just buy from the site, and that would put more eyes on it than normal, so depending on how you look at it, that might not be a bad idea one day. See, and if I'm ever going to do that, and CD Keys is like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, I don't think that ever would happen, but let's just say it does. I'd have to wait like a year and a half down the road or something, assuming I'd still even be doing this in a year and a half. Let's just say I am. It'd have to be at a time where everyone forgot all about this conversation, this video, this stream, all of it. And then it would have to seem real. Like, maybe intentionally act more angry and aggressive about the game a stream or 2 before I finally just lose it. You know what I mean? But the fact that I'm telling you that means I'm counting up my plan, but maybe everyone will forget by then. Try to make it work. No such thing as bad PR. Oh, God, I don't know. It depends. It depends. If there is such thing as bad PR on it, we'd have to find that out. Well, and at this point, Andrew, I mean, I've explained it so many times what's going on and what the deal is and what my part is in it. Good Lord. If you're so dense that I have to explain it to you again, you've got bigger problems in life than a key not showing up for you at the moment. Come on now. Unless you just got here, I might give you the benefit of the doubt on that. That could be possible, but I've explained it so many times today, I'm done. I'm not explaining that to you just like I've done it for everyone else. I've made it very obvious what the deal is. I've told everyone what they need to do to get it fixed. That's not anything I have any control over. That's not anything that I have any responsibility for. So, come on. Leave it be. I know it's unfortunate. We want it taken care of. The team's going to get it taken care of. They're going to get everything fixed and in working order. They always do. The very few times an issue like this has happened, they've always done a good job with it. It's unfortunate. I hate that it happened, but that's where we're at on it. Alright, so I'm going to go this direction because I need to leave. For some reason, when I first came in here a minute ago, it didn't feel like it was this massive. Like when we were doing that fight in that room, it felt tiny. And now, I guess we're back in the depths of where we were earlier. No, we're gonna get it taken care of. You guys, you're gonna get it. All of you that are having the issues. Oh God, there's Jabba the Hutt. All of you that are having issues for it, of course, I'm sorry that it happened. We're gonna get it taken care of. I promise you, it's going to. It's gonna happen. There's no question. You're gonna get your keys.
You'll not take me alive.
I like my QH comments. I guess it didn't. I guess it didn't, Carl. Oh god. Now we've got Jabba and we're trapped on this side of him. I don't want to fight Jabba. I just want to leave the sewers. Like, I'm trying to get out of here. I don't want to be caught with all these guys right now. So we're going to go this direction. We're going to flee over here. I could bust open some of those things and get the collectibles in it, which is probably not a bad idea since I'm already in the area. But really more focused on just trying to get out of here right now and report that betrayal from a few minutes ago. Alright, there we go. At least we had health. Yeah, we're about... Fine, ironic, I'm trying to set keys. No, I understand, Andrew. And see, I have... No, trust me. You just came in, that's all good. It's all clear. You didn't have any idea what was going on, and I'm sorry for that. I apologize, then. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Some people were kind of making it personal in a way, like, why are you doing this? When did it... I stream. That's all I do. It's like I work at Target for my main job. I work at Target. And I unload the truck and I load the floor with the product that we have. And I've had people get mad at me. Well, this price is this and it should be this. Like guests or whatever get mad. And stuff like that. And it's like, I have no say over that. That's what corporate decides. That's what management decides. I have literally no say of that. So getting mad at me about it will never, ever help them. It's the same with this. I stream the games. I'll talk about the deals we've got and everything. But if there's ever a problem with that, that is not on my end at all. That doesn't mean I'm trying to like, well, my teammates failed. I'm not trying to say that at all. But it's not my end. It is literally not my responsibility. And it doesn't mean I don't care about it, because I do, of course. I want everyone to get their game and get everything taken care of. I genuinely do care about that. But it's not my job. It's literally not my job. There's literally nothing I can do to influence that. I stream. I have OBS. That's all I have control over. I have no control over anything with the website or any of what's there versus what's not. And it got frustrating that some people were kind of taking it out on me personally, like, no. I don't have to stand for that. I don't have to be okay with that. People have the right to talk about what is on their mind, put it out there to displeasure. Of course, they absolutely have that right, but they do not have the right to make it personal. And some people kind of push over that line, and I'm not going to stand for it. I don't have to. It's not my responsibility. It's not my fault. And whatever happened to... I mean, I don't know what happened. You know, that's not anything I want to give an answer to one way or the other, but it will be taken care of. They will get it out. Everyone that ordered it will get their keys. Ultimately, that's what matters most. And I want that to happen as soon as possible. Nothing means more to me for the rest of this day than hoping you guys get it soon and you're playing it and having a good time. That's more important to me than anything. I didn't know there was any type of issue until I started streaming today. And then some people just pushed it too far. And that was not cool. You can have your complaints and have your issues with things and not be, you know, a jerk about it. That's all my thoughts been on it. You know, I'm just like you guys. I've had issues on stuff like that before. Not so much with CD keys, but other stores and everything. You know, I've had that kind of problem before, and it doesn't help. It won't get you any more help to be a jerk about it. Not that you were, but some people were for sure.
Mere human cult could command such loyalty from an Ungo.
No, dude. Don't worry about it, Andrew. You weren't a jerk about it at all. I mean, I kind of, if you were here for a while and then made that comment, you know, that's why I kind of reacted like that, like shrugging my shoulders, basically. But no, you didn't. It's all good, man. Don't worry about it.
And that troubles me.
I think they do. I think they do, Tannel. I think that they definitely will be in contact with you guys. And they do a good job. I promise you guys. All of you who bought this game and you're waiting on it, it's not maybe. It's not, well, you will get your game. You will be playing it. You will have a good time with it because I've had fun with it. I think you will too. If you've kind of liked what you've seen. See, that's why we're still streaming. I know people are having issues, and I'm not trying to rub it in your face. Of course not. I would never do that. That's an asshole thing, and I'm not an asshole. I would not do that to somebody, for CD Keys or me. If I thought it was being too much of a jerk, I would have shut down the stream and told the team, hey, this is not good. I don't feel that way, because you are going to get it. I know having to do the waiting game sucks. I get it. I totally understand that. That's not fun for you guys. Of course it's not. You will get it. You're going to have a good time with it, and if you've liked what you've seen so far, hey, guess what? You're going to be doing it very soon yourself, and that's what matters.
I'm open to suggestions.
I want to make sure you guys are able to see the game and see that it is an enjoyable game and is fun. I'm having fun with it. I've never played a game like this before in this series. Those of you that are excited and have your keys, I promise you guys are going to have a good time with it. I'm sorry for everything that happened. It's not anything I can do personally about it, but I'm still sorry, and all I hope is that you get it as soon as possible. That's all that matters.
What was that?
Nothing, High Lore Master. I'm sure Witch Hunter Voss will be happy to help.
Right, I'm a little biased towards the group, but that's who I use for my digital stuff as well, even before I started working for them. They're a good group. They've always done a good job. Anytime any type of issues happen, they do good work. There's times I've bought games and had issues, and like I said, just because I work with the company, no, I talk to support just like everybody else. There is no, oh, this is Daniel. He gets the front of the line. He gets everything. No, I'm just like you guys. On that side, I'm telling you, I work for the company, but I'm the lowest rung on the ladder. Whenever I have issues, I talk to the support team as well, and they've always done good by me. I've only ever had like one issue, but still, they've helped me. And that's after all this time that I've shopped with them. I mean, they do a good job, and I promise you they're going to take care of you guys. I promise it will happen.
Only a fool trusts the word of a servant of chaos.
Well, yeah, we shouldn't have trusted him. That was not very smart, was it?
Witch Hunter.
Uncovering secrets is part of my trade. I have eyes and ears.
Yeah, and I know that some of the times today, some of the ways I said things, there's gonna be people like, well, this dude sucks. Hey, I'm all about it. Some people, were a little too pushy with their complaints and getting a little too frustrated with it and taking it out on the wrong person. I'm not the person to take it out on. I know it's easy to think, oh, this guy obviously works in the company and he knows all this stuff. No, if that was the case, by all means, take it out on me. I'm not that guy. So
you knew nothing about
that's why I've kind of stood up on it a little bit, but I wanted to be as nice as I can about it, and I'm sorry that you guys have had issues. I don't want to hear anyone ever have an issue that's buying from the website or watching the stream. That sucks. And I've been there, and I know what that's like. I've been in that fight. But I'm telling you, the way some people were approaching it will not fly with me because it will not help you.
I haven't time.
But some of your other guys have done an amazing job with bringing it out, so I appreciate that.
There is a shrine to Nurgle somewhere in the sewers.
I'm sorry that so much of the stream was spent talking about issues. I wanted it to be talking about this game. But that being said, for those of you that watch this game, it's pretty good. I know it's been getting mixed reviews, but I'm having fun with it. So I think once the dust settles, y'all be happy. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. And Elite, I thank you for that as well.
I only need the tattoo, Captain. The cultist is of no use to me.
Alright, so we're going to go find the cultist leader when we start streaming tomorrow. And again, I'll leave it on the note that for all of you guys who had issues, yeah, there's not much I can do about it, but I am still sorry. I hate that. I know what that's like. I've been there in different ways myself, and I'm really sorry that happened. Hopefully all of you get your keys soon. You're able to play. That's why we kept streaming today. That's why I kept pushing through it. So you would have something to look at to know once you get it, you know what you're looking at. It's a good game. It's a lot of fun. Definitely would recommend that you guys just be patient with it, because I promise every one of you who had issues, you will be resolved. It will be fixed. I promise you that will happen. Rest assured, you will have your game. You will play it, and hopefully you'll like it. I can't tell you if you're going to like it or not, but you will get it at least. I promise you that will happen. It will be soon. Everything will get resolved. No, I don't need a raise on anything. No, because my job with customer support now, for a few streams there, I was answering kind of customer support questions, and then we kind of got it to where I was just going to stream the game, talk about the game, and direct any of that to support.cdkeys.com. But we had enough of an issue today that it became necessary for me to talk about it a couple of times. And I hate that because I want to talk about the game, but I don't hate it for my sake. Who cares about me? Who cares about me not being comfortable? That means nothing. You guys not having your game is what's important, not me. it doesn't matter that I had to talk about it. You guys are having issues, and we're going to do everything we can in our power to get it fixed. That's what matters. So rest assured on that. I'm sorry that you guys had problems with it. I promise we'll get you taken care of. And tune in tomorrow. We're going to have another fun couple of hours. This is a fun game. It is fun. We're going to have more fun with it. When you guys get your version, you're going to have fun with it as well. It's going to be a good time for everybody. So look forward to it. I'm excited about that time coming as well. And in the meantime, you guys have a good rest of the day. We'll see you tomorrow. And anything I can get as a way to update for you guys. If there's anything I can get or learn, I will certainly pass that along. Tell me. Yeah. That works out, doesn't it? Well, and I'm not, like with me, I'm not trying to pass the buck, but there's nothing I can do myself to outright help you, and I'd rather you direct you to the people that can. So, there you go. All right, well, you guys have a good day. Have a good rest of the day. Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry about some of the issues some of you were having. For those of you who are not, I hope you're having a good time with the game. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.